My name is John Smith of Prevost Law Firm, and today I'm here with our client, Shad Reed. We just finished up Shad's case, and he has been gracious enough to spend a few minutes with me to talk about it, which I really appreciate it. So, Shad,
Yeah,
first, tell me a little background about your situation and the nightmare these people left you in.
yeah, we basically were really excited about getting into solar and helping offset our expenses for for energy costs here in Arizona. And we got in there, everything seemed really good, and then we realized that the people that sold it to us, they did not do their due diligence as far as researching our particular electric company and how their solar program works. So we basically got sold a system that didn't work at all with with the way that our energy company works out here in Arizona, and we were oversold by probably like 200% probably of what we really needed. So anyway, that was kind of where our problem was. And then also the company that did all the stuff, they ended up going out of business. So we really have no way to go back with any warranty stuff or anything like that. So in a we were in a pretty difficult situation. So that's pretty much when we decided to start looking into different options on how to proceed.
How'd being stuck in that situation make you feel?
I felt pretty helpless at first. I just, I felt like that we didn't do our work on our end to prevent this. But when you hire experts to help guide you through this stuff and get the best deal possible, you tend to try to trust people that are in business to do that, and that have been in business for a while. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I was pretty disappointed in it, and yeah, I'm just glad that we were able to get some help.
It's awesome. So, think back to when you first hired Prevost Law Firm. What made you decide to hire it?
Well, my wife was doing a lot of research on it, and the name came up, and it was a recommended company that had done some good work, and then once we were interviewing different law firms, I think the thing that really stood out with me is they very prompt, very quick to respond to any of our requests, very thorough on walking through the process, what to expect. Um, and then also during the actual litigation, it wasn't like, oh yeah, let's just settle. This is a good deal. It was like, we can keep moving forward. If you feel comfortable with this, we can stop here and settle, or we can keep going down the path. If you feel that this is not a good deal. So I just felt there wasn't really any pressure to settle, with the first offer that came through, again, it just how professional and prompt everything was. Like, you guys said you're gonna do something at a certain time, it was done. My wife and I are both super busy with work, so it's nice to be able to have a point with somebody, say they're going to do something at a certain time, they're going to be there right at that time, and we're just going to knock it out. So that was really helpful for us.
And that's awesome to hear. Thanks for the compliment. All right, we sued your lender for you, and they decided to settle, like you said. And we can't talk about the lender's name or any terms of the settlement. Tell me, how happy are you with the result?
I'm happy without a doubt. We thought about maybe trying to go a little bit further down the path, but at the end of the day, we thought that it was a good deal, and it was right about what we were hoping, that we were going to be able to recover from the whole process. And yeah.
Nice, nice. A lot of people ask how long the process takes. You hired us back in November of 2024. It's now March of 2025, and so it's about a year and a half. Was it worth the wait?
Yes, absolutely. It went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go, to be honest. These things can tend to get drawn out quite a bit. And yeah, no, it actually went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go.
Fantastic. All right. Last question. What would you
Mhm.
say to somebody who's thinking about hiring Prevost Law Firm to help with their solar panel case?
I would say definitely take a close look at this company, do your due diligence. Kind of, I mean, we wrote down what we were hoping to achieve with this before we even started making the phone calls. And so that's what I recommend, is just kind of have an expectation going into it, and then talk to different companies, and definitely talk to your company. And um, yeah, I think that like I said, just on our experience, everything went way better than we ever expected. And I haven't been in a lot of lawsuits, but the ones I've been in tend to not go this well.
Oh, awesome, man. Thanks for the compliment. Well, you've been amazing. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me talking about it. I'm so thrilled with the result we got you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you, sir. You too.